I'm afraid Charity's premonitions are really taking a toll on her. I mean, not only does she feel like someone is having labor pains, but she's actually experiencing them herself.
I hope Charity's premonition was real and it means I'm gonna have Miguel's baby.
Were Charity's premonitions about Kay wanting to have Miguel's baby?
Possibly. But there are plenty of poopy pants out there waiting to be born to me. And who knows what mother-to-be Blondie was tuned into. But I'll tell you one thing for certain, somebody is going to have a baby. And lives will probably be ruined because of it.
Charity mentioned a secret before she fainted. I wonder what the secret is.
And she also mentioned something about a gun. I wonder what that was.
Please, Ethan, Louise, stop! Please, stop it!
Julia, back. Put the gun away. If you don't get the hell out of my home, I will shoot. I swear.
You're a dead man.
Marissa, no!
You killed my sister.
I'm gonna kill you! No! Oh, no! Oh.
Liz? You never drink this early. Something bothering you?
Doc, I feel like I've seen a ghost. Or at least some very weird coincidence.
What?
The woman who owns the boat that Brian fixed. Can't believe where she wants it sailed back to.
Why? Is it some unfriendly country?
No. It's a small town called Harmony.
It's no coincidence that the guy that was supposed to sell this boat back to the States had to fly home suddenly. It's fate, Diana. You and I were fated to be together alone on this boat. I'm sorry,
No, Brian, it's not you. It just... I had the strangest feeling being on the boat just now.
Did you get your memory back, or what?
Yes, I did.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places, and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of the bird I knew could take me high as breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
I hope when Charity comes to, she remembers the secret she was trying to warn us about.
Poor Charity. I mean, she's trying so hard to fight evil in the world.
She kept saying that evil was close by, that it's trying to destroy our relationship.
Charity's on the brink of realizing that Kay is the evil trying to snatch Miguel away from her. We've got to help Kay get Miguel by finding the right spell in this book so she can cast it on him before he and Charity get horizontal. Charity comes into her full powers.
If that happens, Timmy and Tabby are out the river Styx without a paddle.
You okay?
Yeah. It's weird, though. My stomach still hurts, but I'm really hungry all of a sudden.
Well, why don't I make you some nice homemade chicken soup?
Thank you. But, you know, all of a sudden, I have the strongest craving for ice cream. Maybe, some Rocky Road with some peppermint crunch. And you know, maybe a pepperoni pizza.
What a coincidence. Those are Teresa's favorites. I'll run to the store and get them for you.
Thank you.
You know, Charity, just before you fainted, you said something about that the secret was going to come out. You have any idea what that secret is?
Teresa. Teresita mía. Esto no puede ser. She can't be dead. Oh, God.
Teresa, you all right? She's not responding. Damn you, Crane, I'm gonna kill you! Give me...
Goodbye and good riddance. Now Teresa can never hurt my son again. Sam, arrest Julian for murder.
I didn't mean to kill Teresa. The gun went off by accident.
Oh, God, thank God. She's alive. Teresa's okay. Oh, we thought Julian shot you, Mia.
Teresa, you all right?
Yeah, I think so. I was so frightened when Julian's gun went off. I thought that he shot Luis. I guess I fainted out of fear. But I'm all right. I'm all right. No, a little dizzy.
Hey, look, you need a rest. If you would have shot Teresa, so help me God, I would have killed you.
No, Ethan. Just let Luis kill Julian.
That's what I'm trying to do.
No, Luis, you can't kill Julian no matter how angry you are.
You can't either, Ethan, or you go to jail for the rest of your life. Don't. And he's not worth it. Just do us all a favor, Julian, and kill yourself.
Shut up, you crippled harridan.
Watch your mouth, Crane.
Look, don't call my mother names. I'll shut him up. No.
What on earth is going on here?
Well, if we're lucky, Luis is about to finish what Ethan started at the hospital and kill Julian.
What do you remember about your past, Diana? Do you remember your name? Where you're from? What?
No, that's all still a blank. If only that guest from the States could have been someone who knew who I was, who could tell me who I am. What are the odds of that? You know, I may never remember my name or my past, but there's just something about this boat. And from the first time we worked on it, it made me remember a time in my life that was so perfect. It was just heaven sent. Being on the boat just now didn't bring back happy memories of being with the man I loved. It made me remember the terror of almost drowning alone at sea.
I'm sorry, Diana. It must have been the moment just before I pulled you out of the water after that.
Must have been that. I don't remember much, but what I do recall is so frightening. I'm so afraid to be out of sight of land right now. I'm sorry, Brian, but I can't sail this boat back to the States with you.
A premonition about a secret coming out.
Had something to do with a baby?
I'm sorry. I don't remember.
Grab it, Terry, grab it!
I can't. Look, our only hope is to get Grace and Charity out of here. Oh, before they see the Book of Spells levitating itself. Grace, why don't you take sweet Charity upstairs to bed? You know, it'll be more comfortable up there for her, away from all the traffic down here.
Yeah, like air traffic.
Well, Tabitha, you are too kind and considerate.
Well, you know I'll do anything to your family, Grace. Anything I can to make your family more comfortable.
Of course. Hey, Kay, will you help me with Charity? Come on, sweetie.
Well, now to find the right spell for Kay to make Miguel hers forever.
And then Timmy can have Charity.
Louise!
Stop it! The duty nurse told me that Ivy had left the hospital to come home, so I just came here to see that she wasn't overdoing it.
Oh, I'm fine, Eve. Apparently so is Teresa.
Mother!
Whitney, what happened?
Teresa fainted when Julian shot off his gun.
Are you out of your mind? Discharging a weapon in a crowded room? You'd have gone to prison if that shot had hit Teresa.
I had every right to shoot that gun. I was defending myself in my own home against a crazed cop who's threatening to kill me.
You scum. I should kill you for tricking my sister into marrying you.
I didn't trick her. Exactly. But the point is, I'm giving her an annulment. What more do you want from me?
I want to see you dead. Louise, calm down. Teresa's fine. As soon as she signs the annulment papers, she and Ethan can focus on their future together.
Sam's right. No, Louise, look, don't get me wrong. I'm furious with what Julian did to Teresa. And I blame him for causing her to faint just now. I mean, all this pressure about her keeping the secret has finally gotten to her.
Thank God it's finally out in the open. There's no lasting consequences.
Look, the marriage is just a piece of paper, nothing more.
God, I thought Ethan knew that Teresa and I did the deed on our wedding night, but neither he nor Louise have a clue. They were ready to kill me for just marrying a little morsel. I'm good.
Imagine what they'd do if they knew you had sex with Teresa.
They'd make little Julian an orphan, and that's just for starters.
I'm going to get my medical bag.
Okay. I'm so glad that I didn't tell Ethan I slept with Julian. He would have killed him for sure and spent the rest of his life in prison.
Look at them huddling together, whispering about what I don't know. But I know that Teresa is keeping something from Ethan.
I know it's against the code of the Islanders to pry into somebody's past, but seems like you and Harmony had a connection once.
No, Doc, you think you've shut the door on your past? And suddenly, when you least expect it, it flies open and smacks you right in the face. All because of some weird coincidence.
Well, the way I see it, Liz, there are no coincidences. Everything is mapped out by the extraterrestrials who monitor the Bermuda Triangle.
Whatever you say, Doc. Harmony. Place can mean the world to you when you're in it. And once you leave, over the years you forget how important it once was. That is until something reminds you of it. I just can't help but wonder, what if I stopped running? What if I went back to Harmony?
I know you're disappointed that I can't sail the boat back to the States with you. I was looking forward to it too.
Until you remembered almost drowning at sea.
It was horrible, Brian. Just horrible.
I could almost kick myself. I should have been more sensitive. I'm sorry. It's way too soon for you to be out on a boat in the middle of the sea. I should have realized that.
You're not disappointed.
Not as long as I know you'll be waiting on me when I get back.
Speak up, Teresa. Why don't you tell everyone your latest lie?
Mrs. Crane, Teresa
Save
was
your
just
breath,
telling...
Whitney. I know that Teresa is still keeping secrets from Ethan. Now, why don't you just tell my son the truth?
I'm not keeping any secrets from Ethan.
Like I would believe you.
Mother, leave Teresa alone. All right? She told me she's not keeping anything from me, so I believe her.
Ethan, how many times have we heard that before?
Look, as soon as Whitney's mother says Teresa's up to it, we're gonna sign the annulment papers, and then we can get this marriage mess behind us. You know, Teresa, in a strange way, a lot of good has come out of this.
Ethan, when Eve comes back, I want her to examine your head.
Seriously, Mother, this incident has made my relationship with Teresa stronger. Everything's out in the open now. You know, there are no more secrets between us, no more lies.
Teresa, I want to give you a quick checkup in the library. Whitney?
Oh, yes, Dr. Russell.
Eve, before you go, could you take a look at my finger? I think I may have sprained it when I pulled the trigger trying to defend myself.
Does this hurt?
Oh, yes.
Good. Ethan, listen, I need to get back to Grace. I'm afraid if I leave, things could flare up again with you, Julian, and Luis.
Look, I'm okay, and I'll keep an eye on Luis.
Sure.
Yeah. Look, Sam, I appreciate you coming here. But there's no reason for you not to be with Grace. Look, once Teresa comes back, we'll sign the annulment papers, and then, you know, that's that.
Sam, please don't leave. I am positive that Teresa's hiding something from Ethan, and when it comes out, Ethan will most certainly kill Julian. Now, not that I don't want Julian to get what's coming to him. I do. I just don't want Ethan to go to prison for murder.
Ivy, Ethan seems fine to me. Besides, what makes you think Teresa has another secret?
Call it woman's intuition. Teresa is hiding something. I know it.
Shame on you, Kay Bennett. You tricked Miguel into making love to you.
No, I didn't. Miguel loves me. Will somebody muzzle her, please?
Oh my, how can you be so insensitive? Charity is heartbroken over losing Miguel.
Mom, I'm your daughter. Okay, and I'm having a baby. You're our first grandchild. So why are you attacking me? Why can't you just love me like you love her?
Why, Kay? Because you are a wicked slut. You got pregnant just so Miguel would leave Charity for you. You've broken my niece's heart. Oh, baby.
Charity. It's always Charity. I'm sorry for frightening everyone with my premonitions. I don't know why I thought evil was nearby.
Hey, sometimes I feel the same thing. But do you know why you feel like evil was near?
I've sensed it for a while now. And at first I thought it was in the form of a monster. Then I thought it was in a book that Kay was reading. Turns out she was just reading the Bible.
Kay? My Kay was reading the Bible?
Why does everyone always think I'm up to something?
Well, Kay, are you up to something?
Look to me. This is what we've been looking for. To make someone lose his or her heart forever, read the following spell and insert the name of the desired lover where indicated. There. Now, when Kay reads this spell, Miguel will be hers forever.
Poor Charity will be heartbroken to lose Miguel. But Timmy will be there to console her.
Oh, please spare me your soppy fantasies. Little Miss pain in the keister is going to get what's coming to her. Once she's no longer a threat to our friends in the basement, I will get my powers back, and then let the good times roll.
Well, Mom, most parents would be happy that their kid was reading the Bible, but I'm getting the 3rd degree. Why?
Kay, because you never read the Bible, no matter how much I encouraged you.
Well, maybe your nagging finally sank in. Mom, I saw it sitting on the table, and I just suddenly got the urge to read it, okay? If it had been Charity or Jessica, you'd be proud of them. But since it's me, you think I'm up to something? Well, judge not, lest ye be judged.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. It's just, Charity had a premonition that you were reading a book of evil.
Well, she was wrong. Besides, where would I get a book of evil anyway, Mom? I mean, the library?
Kay's right. My premonition was wrong.
I wonder.
Gosh, Mom. Why can't you ever take my side?
Kay, I am not taking sides. Look, it's just... Listen, sweetie, like Charity, I get premonitions too, and I've learned to trust them. I mean, you've never had premonitions, but it seems that the Standish women do. And if by chance you do get a premonition, then maybe you'll understand why I can't just dismiss Charity's feeling that evil is near. I mean, especially with everything that we have been through. I mean, the Ravens attacking, blood dripping down the walls, you kids being trapped in hell, our house imploding, and now the ordeal that you've been through on Warlock Island.
You know what, Aunt Grace? Maybe we just shouldn't trust my premonitions all the time. Yes, I still feel evil trying to break Miguel and me up. But the one about a baby destroying people's lives,
Okay, so a baby wouldn't destroy people's lives. But maybe someone with evil in his or her heart, they would use an innocent baby to hurt someone.
Your pulse is still racing, Teresa. It must be the stress of trying to keep Ethan from finding out that you and Julian were married in Bermuda.
Yeah, the tension has been awful. I mean, I hated lying to Ethan, but I know once the annulment papers are signed, it'll all be over.
Well, tension doesn't dissipate in an instant like that. Stress can take time to wear off. So have you noticed anything else unusual with your body?
No, not really. Well, I am tired more than usual, and my period is late, but that's...
Well, it's not unusual. It could be due to your emotional state.
I'm having like these really weird cravings for Rocky Road ice cream with peppermint crunch.
Ivy, we have been through this before. There's no reason to think that Teresa's keeping more secrets from Ethan. Now, if you'll excuse me, Grace is waiting for me.
Sam, please. That girl is keeping something from our son. Don't leave Ethan alone with Julian until this whole thing is settled.
Okay. I'll stay until Teresa signs the annulment papers and she and Ethan leave.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you. You don't know how much this means to me.
Luis was in so much pain on the island, Pilar. I mean, he couldn't get Sheridan out of his mind.
I know. But even so, I'm sure my son deep down knows that he's got to move on with his life without Sheridan. Maybe you and he could
Get married? I don't know, Pilar. I mean, I won't lie to you. I still love Luis. Yes, Brian. I will wait for you when you come back. St. Lisa's is my home now. You, Liz, and Doc are all part of my life. And I just have to stop hoping that every stranger that comes to this island might be someone who can tell me who I am or where I come from. You know, I may never remember my name or my past. But I do know that Someday I will reconnect with the man that I loved and lost.
But he's dead, Diana. You said you remembered holding him in your arms when he died. How could you possibly meet up with him again?
I don't know. Heaven, I guess. One thing I do know for sure is that when the love between two people is deep and passionate, it doesn't die just because they become separated. No, Brian. The love that I shared with that man will live on forever. And someday, somehow, it will guide us back together.
There. Kay would have to be as blind as Father Lonigan not to see the spell that I've marked. Now we simply put the book back where Kay will find it and sit back and wait for our spellbinding outcome of our devious doings.
It's like Tabby's setting Kay up.
Setting Kay up to trap Miguel. Shh, shh. I hear footsteps. Go into doll mode. Oh, Kay dear, how's our sweet Charity doing?
Don't waste your time worrying about her. She's got my mom at her beck and call. She fusses over her like she's her favorite daughter.
I'm sure it must be hard for you, dear.
You know, Tabitha, you're the only one who even understands. I wish my mom did. She never takes my side. No, I'm her own daughter. But she feels closer to Charity than she does to me. This is just not fair.
No, it isn't. Why don't you just sit down on the sofa, make yourself comfortable? I'll make you a nice cup of tea. It'll soothe you.
Thanks, Tabitha.
Kay, reading the Bible.
Why should I read the Bible when my own mom makes fun of me for it? Charity can have mom's love because I'm gonna get Miguel's quicker than you can even say baby shower. Remember this page being marked. To make someone lose his or her heart forever, read the following spell. This is the spell I need to make Miguel mine.
We better hope this spell works, Timmy, or we'll be pushing up the deadly nightshade.
Well, I'll take it that you haven't run away as a good sign. So here's the deal. I'll take this boat back to the States. I'll get the fee from the owner, and then I'll fly back down here to the island. And to you.
Hey, you guys ready to set sail?
Well, there's been a change in plans, Liz. I'll be sailing back to the States alone.
What happened? I thought you were all excited about sailing.
I was, until I realized it's just too soon after nearly drowning to be off of terra firma.
I understand.
Sail through the Bermuda Triangle as quick as you can. Otherwise, you might get snatched by aliens and sent back to Planet Corlin.
Yeah, that's good advice, Doc. Exactly where am I supposed to go, Liz?
It's a small port off the coast of New England.
So, while I was dreaming about being on board the Titanic, I could have sworn that Sheridan came and kissed me.
Wow, that's quite a dream. But, I mean, what got you thinking about the Titanic?
Sheridan shared this fortune teller when she was just a little girl. And the fortune teller that she'd have many lives with this man that she loved. And the last one was on the Titanic.
I'm not sure I believe in past lives, but, I definitely believe in the power of everlasting love.
Yeah, so do I. I know that I'll never have the love with anyone like I had with Sheridan. Yeah, I know if something like that ever happened to Teresa, I'd feel the same way. I'll always love her forever. And well, let's hope nothing else does come between you. Now, look, I know that my sister has done some really crazy stuff. Listen, I don't think that she would ever do anything to jeopardize your love for her.
That's why I am so worried about Ethan. Do you hear how deeply he loves Teresa?
It's the same love I have for Grace.
You can imagine what it will do to Ethan when he discovers that the woman he thinks he loves has done something so despicable it rips his heart in two.
Do you think something is seriously wrong with me?
No. But I just want to run a simple test just to be sure.
Honey, will you please tell Ethan that you slept with Julian before that grisly fact comes back to haunt you? No. Whitney, Ethan would never forgive me for sleeping with a man that he used to think was his father. I would lose him forever. But, honey, what if Julian lets it slip? I mean, you know how he brags about his sexcapades. If Ethan and Louise were to find this out, you know
they
won't. They won't. You know, I told Mr. Harper that neither of them know. So he must have told Julian not to say anything or die. So there's no way that Ethan or Louise could find out that I slept with Julian on our wedding night.
You know, you worry too much, Harper. There's no way anyone could possibly discover that Teresa and I merged our two magnificent bodies on our wedding night.
Actually, Julian, there is one way. Everyone will know the truth if when you slept with Teresa, you got her pregnant.
Spin to the left, spin to the right, spin me into the one Miguel loves. Talk about a makeover.
Kay spun herself into Charity. Is that how she plans to get Miguel for herself?
Don't count your spells before they've worked, Timmy. Just because Kay looks like Charity to us, she may not be able to fool Miguel.
I can't believe my eyes.
Kay's transformation may end up causing us our deportation.
Charity, you having another premonition?
No, Aunt Grace, this time it's just a general feeling that evil's in the house.
I really think you need to rest, sweetie.
No, I really can't rest right now. I have to go stop the evil before it destroys me and Miguel. Hi, Miguel.
Charity, I can't believe it. You look all better.
The spell worked. Miguel thinks I'm Charity.
Are you sure you're okay?
Trust me. I have never felt better. You know, my premonitions, all gone.
That's great. And from now on, everything's gonna be wonderful.
Spell worked. Kay, a la Charity, is perfectly poised to steal McGill.
That's the town where the owner wants her boat sailed back to.
Harmony? Diana, what's wrong?
Harmony. I know a town called Harmony.
Whitney, is everything okay with Teresa?
Teresa is fine. She's just resting while my mother runs a simple test to make sure that everything's okay.
Sam, I think I'm a little tired. I'm gonna have one of the servants help me lie down.
Well, you don't want to overdo it.
Teresa pregnant? Bite your tongue. Perish the thought. I couldn't have knocked up the housekeeper's daughter.
Simple test my injured spine. I am going to find out what Teresa's hiding, and when I do, she and Ethan are finished for good.
Teresa, I have the results of the test that I gave you.
Well, everything's okay, isn't it? I'm not sick, right?
No, you're not sick. As a matter of fact, you're in perfect health.
Good. Now I can go sign the annulment papers with Ethan and we can get married and we can just pretend like I was never Julian's wife.
Just a minute, Teresa. The test did show something.
How could it? Dr. Russell, I mean, you said that I'm fine.
Teresa, I guess there's not really any easy way to say this.
Oh, please tell me.
You're pregnant.